Alright, this is a game called Firewatch. I have no fucking idea what it's about, what's going on in it. I just know you walk around a lot and you try to stop fires and there's a story or something. So, yeah, let's jump right in. Really, really clean looking game though. Like, from the screenshots and stuff I've seen, obviously. Here we go. Campo Santo. It's going good, Luke. Thank you for asking. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. I just see a static background. Oh, okay, I have to click on it. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. Oh, okay. Dialogue options. So, what's your, major? Or, you're pretty. Let's go with what's your major. I want to know more about this person. You slur the word major and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says, definitely. Words she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you were Julia's boyfriend. Okay. Alright, here we go. All I know is it's short. Yeah, that's what I hear too, Michael. About 3 to 4 hours, people say. So I figure I could do that pretty easily. Alright, so this is definitely exactly how I figured it would be so far. Let's pick up this backpack. Can we not hit buttons? I guess not. It's kind of a creepy parking area here. Explore a little bit. Can I open any of these? Oh, that's my zoom in function. That'll make me feel sick by the end of the game, I'm sure. I'm guessing that's my truck because it's very brightly lit. Also, it's the only vehicle here. Can I jump? I cannot jump. WASD are my move. No jump, no crouch. Q and E don't do anything. Oh. I can pull out a compass with the number 1 key. Let's look at the compass. Sweet. Let's not go to the truck yet. Let's just see if there's anything up here. Okay. Let's just jump in the truck. Oh, load gear. Alright. I would have probably just put that in the cab with me, but whatever. And loading gear also means get into the car. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Okay, beagles are pretty sweet, but they're a little bit annoying. I kind of want the German shepherd. So we're gonna go with the German shepherd. Mayhem is an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to Schoolia, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple little idiots. So, let's go one day. Why rush? She looks away out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Okay, we're up in the mountains. My gear is nowhere to be found. Is it on my back? Do I have my compass? I do have my compass. Alright. This is a very, very, very nice looking game. Fire danger today. Prevent forest fires. We have extreme fire danger. So I'm guessing all the rating is like the memories. I'm sure that's what that is. Thoroughfare Trailhead. Do not forget to check in. You're in their county. Learn to live with bears. No fireworks. Warning, Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Thoroughfare is a primitive backcountry trail. The trail may be vague along several stretches and disappears entirely at some... Sorry, this is really hard to read in some sort. At... What does that say? At some... Whatever. Whatever. Trail's dangerous. Got it. Can we take this map or something? This is a pretty big area. Does this map not say where we are? Or am I just like an idiot and I can't find it? Has many confusing sceneries? Is that what that says? Yeah. But I couldn't read what it says. And disappears entirely at some what? Like washes? You're already calling the ending, but you're keeping your mouth shut. Okay. We'll see if you're right, Kazooie. Also, like, if anybody actually does know the ending, or, like, what's going on in the story beats, please, keep it to a minimum. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. I mean, you get mad or you ignore. I'm just gonna choose, like, my answers. You ignore. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty about being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. You're hoping for dogs? Yeah, that sounds like you, Michael. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Very nice. Yeah, these are totally like memories. There's gonna be something real bad that happened to Julia, which is why we're out here. This is not a memory that ends happily. Because if it was, why the hell would we be out here? God, it's such a nice looking game though. Runs so smooth too. Two Forks Lookout Tower, 8 more miles still. Alright. Spacebar to climb over. Okay, so we do have like a jump function. We just can't jump at any time. We have to go against something. 1982. During the summers, you and Julie enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Holy shit. Made me move, fuck. Dog, Julia yells. Wait, Mayhem runs... I forgot to read this part. Mayhem runs away. Me move... Fuck! Dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker, beat his goddamn face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. (1984) Plans to have kids gets waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Why would I not want to move? Like, I guess I don't know too much about this character. It's saying you. You do not want to move. Like, this is about this character here. I would totally be okay with moving. Like, this is really hard for me to wrap my mind around. Because they're building a character here, but they're using it like, I'm just supposed to make the options for him like he's an avatar of me. And I don't like when games have that disconnect. Okay, agree if she commutes back and forth. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. (1985) Julia sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh, fuck, here we go. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it, or you make macaroni and drink wine. Try to forget about it. Definitely this. You say that maybe you guys should talk to somebody about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they're worried that Julia might be suffering from onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Oh god, this is gonna go so fucking bad. This is gonna go so bad. Great. Well, banned on Twitch. Here we go. Let me just take a sip of my coffee. Oh, that coffee's good tonight. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends and feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. (1987) Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They're crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. This is so fucking bad. Holy shit. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care. A home. It sits with you for a couple months. Definitely move her into a full-time care facility. Oh man. The story is going pretty hard, pretty fast. Right from the beginning. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day. than every other day. You go to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. 1989. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by. Mayhem dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Well, this is the job. Alright, I guess we caught up to where we are in the story so far. I'm actually surprised that it didn't end with, like, Julia's dead. It might end with that, but I don't know. We'll see. What a bummer way to start, though. Jesus. Controls feel a little shaky. I wonder why. It might be my mouse pad. I've been getting some weird stutters with my mouse lately. Turn on the light switch. Alright, no light. Generator switch. There we go. Okay. Cool.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hold shift to activate the radio. Oh, okay. Use that to select dialogue. The mouse wheel. Weird.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People
Wow.
take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against Mom. Nobody back home can stand you. Jesus, these are rude. Oh, and I have a timer. Okay. You're rebelling against Mom.
You're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago.
I'm gonna keep
come out
playing with
here
this
and it really
pine cone.
grinds your gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me. I'm going now.
Just a second.
That was a
now
great
it's my
answer.
turn.
Okay. Good night. Bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's, gosh, maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
That's a pretty interesting title card. I actually enjoyed that. That was cool.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Apparently that's me. So, sure. We're not gonna answer the radio yet. How is that the desk lamp? Is this what I was reading? Okay, maybe not. April 28th, 1989. Tomorrow's a big day. I was going to drive up today, but there's a guy coming from the university to grab another box of books, and he was a real pain in the ass about doing it before I left. It means I get to catch the Nuggets game tonight. not that Phoenix isn't going to take the series in 3 straight. There's always next year. Not sure I'll get another chance to write until settled in. I'm pretty sure the drive up to Lander is going to wipe me. And then a few days later, on May 1st, hiked in last night, got lost a lot on the way here, and then met my boss Delilah. Real piece of work. Hopefully we don't have to talk too much. Maybe I'm just grumpy from the lack of sleep. Didn't get a wink last night. I'm pretty sure there was a bear sniffing around my tent. I actually made a good fire last night and flipped through Julia's journal. Still feel weird about having it, but Susan thinks it's a good way to what's the word she used? Stay connected to the real Jules. But I was sitting there looking at it. Okay, I'm getting sick. I'm actually tilting my head to try to read this. But I was sitting there looking at it. I don't know if it's a good idea for me to keep doing that. It didn't feel good, and yeah, like I said, I didn't sleep great after that, but it was probably the bear. Move your fucking hand, dude. Alright, it's late afternoon, and I gotta check in with the boss. What is that? I imagine I won't have a hell of a lot to do? I imagine I won't have a hell of a lot to do. Okay. Turn it on! Kind of, like, I get it. But, like, kind of wish that it showed Julia there. It's just a minor quirk I have. Well, we're all settled in. We have a picture of a raccoon, so that's kind of cool. Let's pick up this radio and call our boss.
Hey, sorry. Guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus. I guess it's 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up,
Well, that
let me
clock's
get you
wrong.
acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Where's the west-facing
Those
window?
fucking fireworks?
Yep. Report the fireworks.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set them straight.
Alright, here we go. Like, kick the shit out of them?
The shit out of them sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Okay. Smart.
Smart.
Shut up.
Alright. Let's read our map. So this is going to be the game. And what is that? West facing, so just down this way. Alright, let's lower the map. Now I want a sandwich. Dude, I didn't say anything about sandwiches. Let's call up Delilah and see if she'll make us one. Breaker 19. No, it doesn't work that way. That would actually be real cool if it, like, took your mic input. Because you can pull up this anytime. I really wish there was a run function. Go ahead and get this, maybe? So, I found the supply box.
Supply box.
Great.
I just type in 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, the Naga mouse has never been so helpful before. That's kind of cool. He copies down the information. I like that. Take that. Deal with whoever's setting off the fireworks. We shall do that. Let's pick up that granola bar for sustenance, obviously. Okay, let's just eat it, I guess. And then we're going to pick up this pine cone, and we're going to kind of just throw it and pick it up as we go. Alright. Oh, we can't bring up the map. Yo, put the radio down out of your hand. And then use that hand for the rope. Or for the map. You got the same code on your baggage? You and Delilah, man. Blocked trail. We can't clear it. Okay, so I'm guessing there's a weird, like, Metroidvania type thing here where we'll get a machete or a knife or something. And then that will, quote-unquote, unlock that shortcut or path or something. That's real strange. West is this way. So I guess we're just gonna follow this path.